We can grow shallot in many countries. In Thailand, we use shallot in most of our food. And in the same time, we use shallot for healing also because shallot contain very high antioxidant and then it helps to decrease cholesterol in our blood. We also use shallot to improve our blood circulation and for a cold and to kill some kind of bacteria. Shallot is very useful. Growing shallot is very easy. The best season is in Asian country is after rainy season because shallot doesn't like rain. They love winter when there's no rain and it's a little bit cool weather. That's the best time to grow shallot. The first thing we need to make the bed to till the soil very loose because shallot roots is very soft. They don't like hard soil. If the soil loose, they grow faster. Growing shallot, we need to start from the head or the bulbs like this. This is in tropical. But if you're in cold climate, you can have seed. But in tropical, they don't give seed mainly. So here we use the old bulb or head like this. Break it off. So each one can grow big later. So the most important thing is we need to put the bottom down. The bottom is look white like this. The top is more sharp like this. Then we just put the bottom part of it stick on the soil. Don't cover with the soil. Don't stick too deep. Just to sit on the soil. That's good enough. And then it can be about 5 inches far apart. That's good enough because the root of shallot will not go very far. So we can grow many of them in a small area. Then we can use compost or chicken dung. If we use chicken dung, don't put too much because if too much nitrogen, they will have less or small head, small bulb. But if we have compost, you can put a lot. That will be very high yield. They love compost. After compost, we cover with straw. Straw, we can put it quite thick because if we put thick straw, at least 2-3 inches. Because if it's thick enough, the grass, the weed cannot grow. But the shallot have a single leaf, so the new shoot will be very sharp. They can poke through the straw easily. By this way, we don't need to weed them after that. After we cover well, water them, they just grow. We don't need to do anything after that. Just let them grow and waiting to harvest them later. So to grow shallot, we don't need to grow a lot. Normally, if a few people in a family, we can grow one bed about 3 to 4 meters long of the bed. That should be enough shallot to eat the whole year. We live as a communities. We need to grow a lot. When many people work together, it's very fun. Some people like to dance. Some people like to sing. A lot of joking. Working together is so much fun. But if you don't have many people like us, don't do too much. It will be very tired. But when we have many people work together, you forgot the time. You feel like the time goes too fast. It's so much fun. After we cover with straw, we have to water very wet. And after that, we just wait another week later. You can see the new shoot stick up in the straw like this. Many new shoot will come up very beautiful. If we did not cover thick straw, the grass will grow like this. It will be more burden for us to do weeding after that. To cover with thick straw, it helps a lot. Straw help to control weed and help to keep the moistures long. So if we cover well, we maybe water once a week or one time in 2 weeks is okay. When the shoot stick up above the straw, the shallot will grow very fast after that. It will grow double, triple. It's split off into many stems in one clump like this. So it produces a lot. If we have more compost, they grow even more. If we grow a lot but not enough compost, we will have less yield and work more. But if we grow small with enough compost, we will work less and very high yield. When they grow big enough, shallot will have flowers. The shallot flowers can be very beautiful, but don't fall in love with the flowers. Hurry to pick the flowers off as fast as you can whenever you see the flowers, because if you let the flowers bloom and keep it long time, they will use a lot of food to feed the flowers, but they will not have seed in tropical country. And the head will smaller, will get less yield if we keep the flowers. After we pick the flowers off, it's good to eat them because it's very sweet, very good taste. After that, the shallot will be bigger and bigger. The head of the shallot will be bigger. So when is a good time to harvest shallot? When you see the shoot, when you see the head is big like this, and observe the leaves. If the leaf of the shallot break like this, that means it's ready to harvest. Normally the leaf of the shallot will be straight up very nicely, but when the leaf break like this, it fall down, that means it's the time to harvest. But if we keep it too long, the stem of the carrot, the stem of the shallot will be crumble, will be decomposed. It's hard to pull them. It's good to harvest them when it's still green like this. After we pick them up when it's green, so we can have the green part of it to tie together. It will be a big bunch. It will be easy to hang them, to keep them. So some people just weave them like our weaving our hair, and then they can hang easily too. We normally use bamboo strip to tie them because we have so many bamboo here. We use it for everything. And shallot, if we grow by ourselves or if we grow in an organically way, it will last for 1 year. But mainly if you buy shallot from the market, they use a lot of hormone and chemical fertilizer. They grow very fast, look very beautiful, very big, but it will last only 3 months, and after that it will flat. You cannot eat it anymore because they were forced to grow so fast, but not enough nutrition in there. If we grow them with no chemical, use a lot of compost, they will grow a little bit slower, but they have more nutrition. And this shallot can last longer, and the taste is very different. Organic shallot and normal, conventional shallot is different taste, even it's the same variety. This is very important to know about this. To keep them last very long, it's good to hang under the shade, under the roof somewhere. Don't let them hit the sun, and then don't let them wet again. If we hang them like this, let the air flow very well, the shallot will last quite a long time. But if we stack them a lot, they will rot very fast. Shallot is very good for cooking. It makes the food taste good. And shallot is very good medicine for many kind of sickness. So it's so easy to grow. shallot.